Hello again, people. I'm a little behind schedule. I caught a little cold and I've been out of order for 2 days. Yesterday I actually had to take a free day from work and do some resting. And since Wednesdays are always free, today is also free for me. And now I feel good enough to do some light work finally. And you can see that I have made a patch of sand right next to my door. And believe it or not, but this patch of sand is level within half inch or about 1 centimeter. And I'm pretty proud of that. I used this rotating laser and a measuring tape to do it. And what I'm gonna do now, I think today I went to the city and I bought from a scrapyard a large plate of steel. It's around 1.4 by 3 meters. And I'm gonna set that plate on this patch of sand. Okay. Okay, I will try to show you some excavator work. First you put this down to enable the pilot controls. And then you just use the glow plug and start. And here you can see the fuel and engine temperature and the hours. And so far I've actually put only about 70 hours on this machine. I would have thought it would have been more than that, but actually it isn't. And since I'm using the LED work light of the excavator to help me here, I had to put the beam in a little bit of an angle so it wouldn't be in the way of the work light. So first let's straighten the boom. So the cab is now still and the beam is, the boom is turning. Okay. And now let's turn the cabin so we can see where we're going. Pretty close to the edge of the driveway here. Let's see if our bottom will contact. Yes, we cannot turn here. Okay. Have to turn the other way. It's a little bit cramped in here. Now we can barely make the turn. So that's the point where my belly was making contact. And now raise the blade. Okay, and now running backwards. And what I'm gonna do now, I think first I'm gonna remove my bucket so it is easier to do the lift. And to do the lift I'm gonna use the hook that I welded on the quick coupler on the boom. And the steel beam, the blade is right here on these pieces of concrete, and I have got some lifting straps attached to it already. But I think actually I'm gonna have to put some different kind of straps on it, because I need it to be extremely straight now when I'm lifting it, and it wasn't straight when I lifted it off my trailer. Okay, so I'm gonna dump my bucket here. Let's see if I can show this to you. Well, let me bring the camera with me actually. And I also have a pretty good headlamp. It's awesome to have a good working light when it's dark time. And how you take off this bucket? First you have to remove this safety pin right here. Take off the pin and then the shaft. Lay them here where you remember where they are. And actually I will change the angle of the bucket a little bit. And by the way, never do this. Always jump in the seat when operating the excavator. Never do that. I shouldn't do that either. And now this tool goes in here, and when you pull it, it will drop the bucket, just like that. Pretty easy. And now you put the pin back so you don't forget it. Whoops. Too bad it's dark always. The darkness arrives at around 4 p.m. and lasts until about 9 a.m. So it's much more dark than it's light. And I think from now on I'm not gonna be able to show you anymore, but I will show you the hook that I installed. It's right here. And it's sitting on at the end of the quick coupler. Okay. I think I'm gonna show you when I have the plate in place. And now the steel plate is in the air, held on with 2 straps on 3 points. Okay. Have to be careful. Okay, I will stop filming now. Okay, so close but still so far. The problem is that I am completely alone today. My girl is away and my neighbors are away, so this plate is not straight, and I don't have a rotating hook on the excavator. So I have to figure out a way how to land this piece straight on my own, but that's not the biggest challenge that I've had. And I think after a few minutes I will show you a plate in place. Okay. Okay, there you go. You just need something to act as extra hands. And in this case I just set some weight on this end of the plate, which pushed it down, and this end was the first one to come down and touch this corner right here. You can see there's a little step. So I contacted the plate to this step and pushed forward a little bit so the plate would straighten up against this step, and then I just started slowly laying it down. And somehow the plate went a little bit backwards when I set it down, and I just used one more strap to pull or push the plate a little bit closer to here, and I think I'm pretty satisfied. On this end there's about maybe 3 millimeters height difference, and here it's a little bit more, maybe 5 to 8 millimeters. But I would say that really is close enough. Okay. Now I'm gonna go for a little hot drink break, and then I think I'm gonna come back and move the lathe inside, which again is a moment of a lot of joy. Okay, let me get back to you again. Okay, I'm inside now, and as you can see, I have done some SolidWorks drawing. So this is the 3D model of my basement, and I made it to look like wood so it would stand out from the machines. And I have also drawn my 3 lathes. I still have to draw the rest of the machines, but this is how I'm gonna plan the layout. And I also put this shelf in here and this table surface with a sink, water sink in it. And already one thing came pretty clear to me, which is that it will be extremely difficult to fit the TOS SN63B lathe to this side, because let me show you. How close it will be. It might just fit in, and because the drawing that I made here is not completely exact, because starting from about here, the lathe will get a little bit thinner. It will miss about the piece of this size right here. So I think it will be just possible to fit it to this side, which I was planning to do first. But having done a little bit thinking, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea either to have it on the smaller side of the shop. For example, right here or here, so I could fit my car behind here. And this lathe is exactly 5 meters in length. And if I had it here, I could still make a light wall in here and do the grinding place in here. And I could have some material storage in here. And because my bandsaw is on wheels, I could have it here, and if I want to bring my car in, I could just move it away for a while. And the rest of the machines I still haven't thought about much at all. And this will be much easier to place somewhere. and also I have 3 more grinding machines and the milling machine that I need to fit here. Already I think, because this wall space right here is the cleanest and with no pipes and electrics and anything, I think I will put many shelves in here. I have some pretty nice shelves that I just acquired. I think that would be a good place for them. And maybe also have a computer desk here. And then I think I could have the milling machine here. And I want to keep the milling machine and maybe also the lathes away from the shelves, because they don't have doors, and after a while the shelves would just be filled with chips. So better keep the shelves further from chip flying machines, chip drawing machines. And also I wonder whether or not I should consider surface grinding and universal grinders dirty machines, because they will throw some sparks, abrasive sparks, and at least at the moment I don't have very good spark guards on them, so that has to be taken in account. But I think next I'm just gonna draw the rest of the machines and see how they would fit. But at the moment, as I said, I think the big lathe would be here. Here would be a light wall and dirty place here, material storage here, bandsaw here, milling machine here, the 2 lathes and the grinding machines somewhere in this area, and also welding machines here, and shelves here, and here is one more shelf, and here is more space for shelves, and also this wall right here would be shelves. So basically all the machines but the big lathe would be in this area somewhere. And this is the oil tank room that I cannot access at the moment, but it will be accessible in X amount of time, hopefully in 2 years. It would make a great grinding room, dirty room. And also the fact that I can drive my car in here is not that important actually. I have another place where I can fit my car, so if necessary I think I could sacrifice this whole space for nothing but machines. And the compressor, by the way, I will also have another place for it, so I don't have to fit it in here. It will be actually around here. We have an electric room in here, and that's where it's gonna go. And I will just make some pipings. Okay, so now let me have a short tea break and get back to machine moving. And I think in my next video I will also show you an update about my thoughts about the workshop layout, and I will have all the other machines drawn out. And until then I would also like to hear some comments from you on this layout. How should I do it? And also some machine moving in the next video. So until next video, bye.